Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. So far, I'm having a good one. Sitting here drinking my morning coffee and watching a little TV. Of course, the TV's behind me. I can't see without turning my head, so I'll try not to do that too often while I'm doing this. My air conditioner just kicked on, so hopefully it's going to cool out here in a minute. So I don't know where any of y'all live that watch my videos, but here in southern Indiana we are in what we call a heat dome. It's pretty hot out there. I think it's supposed to get up like 90, 95 today with no relief in sight. During the day, now that we're in the heat dome, I don't open the curtain too much, because once the sun gets around here, it gets pretty hot in here. So them being blackout curtains, I'll leave them closed so it stays cooler in here. And like I said, I've got the air conditioner on now. It just kicked on. I've got it set down on 68, so it makes pretty comfortable in here. I got it cracked open a little bit so I get a little light in here while I do this, but once I get the vlog up, I'll pull it back where it will stay dark in here the way I like it during the summertime, and it stays cooler that way. Went out, decided last night to take some trash out, and that was about 10:30, and it was still pretty muggy out there at that time. And I was looking to see if the moon was out, but I didn't see it nowhere. So I was standing behind my Jeep looking for the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, and I think the other one is called Orion's Belt. And nope, all these years looking, I've never found them. So it's not for lack of trying, because I still try to find them, and I can't. So yeah, I guess it made, with the street lights that's behind me, or well, not behind me, in front of me when I'm looking, they're pretty bright, and I just can't seem to find them. So, but I don't give up when I get a minute, and I go outside at night. I'm not sure what time they're supposed to appear in the sky where you can see them with a naked eye or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, it's not for lack of trying, because I do try to locate all of them, but not yet, not been successful. The other day when I went out to check the mail, I found something that I wasn't expecting to see yet, and it's a little witch for Halloween. It was somebody set it out on the community table, so I brought it in here. Now she's sitting on my computer desk, waiting on Halloween. We got several months. We got 3.5 months before. Talk about October and things like that. I'm just ready to get out of this freaking heat dome. We need some rain. It's been a couple of weeks since we've had any. There for a while, I was tired of looking at it. It seemed like it's all done. For a while it was rain, and now we're suffocating. I stay inside as much as possible. trying to stay cool and hydrated and things like that. I've got my morning. I do have my morning coffee. I do have that, so I'm getting that. Hang on a second. I am getting my morning coffee drunk. Yeah, I gotta have my morning coffee. I didn't make a cup yesterday. I had, what was my reason for not? I just forgot to make one yesterday. I think I was, um, yeah, I just wasn't. Oh, I know what it was. Why I didn't have. I made breakfast yesterday morning, and usually when I make breakfast, I usually don't drink coffee. I usually get a bottle of water or a can of pop, and I had a can of wild cherry Pepsi yesterday morning with breakfast. Yesterday I made scrambled eggs, sausage patties, and toast. Didn't have no fried potatoes. Ain't made none of them in a while. It's been a minute since I've made any. Um, I think the next time I do the fried potato, I think I'm gonna do them with smoked sausage and green beans cut up in them. Or well, not the green beans. 'Cause I don't cut up my green beans and add onions and do that. I made it. I made it a couple months ago. It was pretty good. It's a recipe that somebody posted on Facebook, and I shared it to my area. So, so I've got it. So I got, like I said, I made it a couple months ago, and it's pretty good. Better than what I uh, thought. Probably when I did the first time, I did two of the smoked sausages, but I think when I did this next time, I'm just going to use one because they were the two that I put in there. They were pretty uh, salty, and I can't do too much salt. So I'll just do one uh, the next time when I do that. If anybody thinks they want to try that, I mean it can make a lot or it can make a little. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll write out the ingredients on a piece of paper, and I'll share them with you. I'll put them in the comments if anybody wants. Um, I'm not sure if you can go to you can go to my Facebook page and try to see what it looks like, but I don't know if you can or not. You may be able to. So if you want to see what it looks like and things, because I think the ingredients are on there too. So if you can, just let me know. Like I said, it's very simple. If I can do it, um, anybody can. Um, you just gotta put olive oil in your pan, get that warm, then put the potatoes in, put your onions, let the potatoes brown a little bit, then add your smoked sausage, drain your green beans, make sure you drain them well, and drop them in there and give it a good stir. Put a lid on there, and I think it cooks like 20 to 25 minutes. I think. Um, I may be wrong on the time. I may be too high, but I think it's like 20 to 25 minutes. But don't quote me on that. But like I said, it lasted me like I ate on for like 3 days. It was pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna do it again here in the near future. What I'm waiting on the best, or well, the most is when the temperatures get cooler, I can get the crock pot out and make and I can do ham and beans and cornbread. I mean, I can technically do it now, but I don't like turning the oven on, um, because doing that cornbread makes it hot in here. But I do have an AC, it does work, and I do have a fan, so I can counteract the heat. But I prefer wait until it's cooler temperatures, because to me that's when ham and beans and cornbread taste better, when it's cool, nice and cool outside, and get a big old bowl of that and yeah, chow down. I usually make fried potatoes with it. So as something, when I was younger, that's what I growed up on. Ham and beans and cornbread with onions in it, and fried potatoes and onions in the fried potatoes, and that was good eating. And I when I get the notion, I do. Now, not every time I do the ham and beans and cornbread. I don't do fried potatoes all the time, but most of the time I do, because that's just a good down home country meal to me. You can't go wrong with it. Yeah. So, not a whole lot to talk about today. Not been doing too much. Like I said, I've been staying in where it's cool and staying hydrated. But when I do, I have to venture out for a call or anything, I try to, get that done and get back here and get out that heat as quick as I can, because I don't do, now that I'm getting older, I don't do the heat very well anymore. So I try to stay out of it as much as possible. In the summer times, I kind of become a hermit. I'm not seen very often when it's hot. Usually when I get out is when the sun goes down, when I take the trash out, or check them out. But other than that, if we're not called out on something, I'm pretty much glued to my love seat and the TV. Well, the TV is usually on in the background. I'm usually playing a game or watching other people's videos on YouTube. But other than that, yeah. So I'm gonna finish my coffee and just going on 11 o'clock. See what the rest of the day holds.
County Fire Ambulance 33 is available.
Not gonna, like I said, just gonna be in here. Yeah, I'm repeating myself.
3301
Just gonna be here where it's cool and see what the rest of the day holds. I had a brain fart there. I forgot what I was saying. And get some videos watched. Play my games on my iPad and just do nothing. So with that, this thing's over 14 minutes. Talked, well, almost 15. So get this thing uploaded and see what the rest of my day holds. So if you like this video or any of the others I've got up, give them a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do so. That helps everybody else, find, my videos and things. I think I've got, excuse me, I was belching. I've got 2 subscribers, so I don't know who either one of them is. It don't. Now I've got a frog in my throat. Let me get a drink here real quick before I wrap this up. I think I've mentioned this before in another video. I have no idea who my 2 subscribers are. I think I may know who one is, but I'm not sure on the other one. But yeah. So Yep, gonna close this out, get it uploaded, and just go from there until the next one. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye for now.